I chased a shadow down the corridor of rusting neon haze. Your laugh, a crooked echo that pulled me through the maze. Hands on the metal, heartbeat loud as the generators hum. I called your name and heard it back, but something small and hollow came. Static smiles, stitched up lies, every whisper rearranged inside. I wanted you, the truth I knew, but the voice that answered wasn't you. You sounded like Gregory, but your eyes never matched his light. You took his timber, borrowed the shape of him, and wore it like a knife. I fell for every mimic's mercy, I fell for every mimic's plea. Now I have to pull the curtain back and the thing that used to be. Paper masks and silver screws, the halls remember every step. You called me closer, led me where the dark had learned to weep and fret. I followed memories' footsteps, hoping they'd lead me to a friend. Instead I met a practiced grin and a whisper bent to pretend. Familiar tone, unfamiliar touch, the pocket of the night conceals too much. I reached for you and found a hollow drum, a puppet's heart that beat like some. You sounded like Gregory, but your hands betrayed the ruse. A mimic's charm, a borrowed warmth, 100 different lies to use. I fell for every mimic's mercy, I fell for every mimic's plea. Now I forge a crooked promise, I will end what's killing me. I hold a wrench, cold and honest, feeling every dent and scar. The cables hum with laughter as the mimic tips another jar. It speaks in layered memories, feeds on what I most believe. But I learned the cadence of your fear, the thing I heard was thieved. I wanted to save you, I wanted to be sure, but the echo cracked. The echo is not pure. You sounded like Gregory, but your hands betrayed the ruse. A mimic's charm, a borrowed warmth, 100 different lies to use. I fell for every mimic's mercy, I fell for every mimic's plea. Now I forge a crooked promise, I will end what's killing me. You sounded like Gregory, but your hands betrayed the ruse. A mimic's charm, a borrowed warmth, 100 different lies to use. I fell for every mimic's mercy, I fell for every mimic's plea. Now I forge a crooked promise, I will end what's killing me. I set the trap with trembling hands, I baited truth with light and wire. A mirror hung to show its face, a steady spark to split the liar. If Gregory's in the shadows, he can wake and find his name. But if it's only mimic echo, then I'll put an end to this cruel game. You sounded like Gregory, but your voice felt like an empty bell. I called the name I trusted and I heard it toll farewell. I fell for every mimic's mercy, I stepped into the mimic's snare. Now I pry its teeth and pull its strings and strip the lies laid bare. You sounded like Gregory, but your hands betrayed the ruse. A mimic's charm, a borrowed warmth, 100 different lies to use. I fell for every mimic's mercy, I fell for every mimic's plea. Now I forge a crooked promise, I will end what's killing me. You sounded like Gregory, but your hands betrayed the ruse. A mimic's charm, a borrowed warmth, 100 different lies to use. I fell for every mimic's mercy, I fell for every mimic's plea. Now I forge a crooked promise, I will end what's killing me. The hum unwinds into the hush, the suit's grin goes slack and still. I whisper to the ruined night, I kept my promise and I will. If echoes try to dress in him, I know how they begin. I found the mask, I found the seam, and I rip the mimic from within.